No.
This is what a KKK member looks like to me. Whenever I see there's like the master race subreddit or something, and
Yeah.
they make fun of like people in the KKK. This is what they are.
He's a rough looking fella. That's some pretty edgy content that he's pushing in his classroom there. How did he think he was going to get away with that?
I mean, by the look of his smile, he knew he wasn't going to get away with it. but he won an extra 2 stamps on his Grand Dragon rewards card, and so he can use that at nowhere. Yeah.
Where would
It
that
seems
be?
like all the people who get really, really into race identity, no matter what race it is, are never very good representations of that race.
Of their own race.
It's always like a bunch of white losers, and then you'll see like, oh, the black Israelites, and it's like, those are some of the ugliest black people I've ever seen in my entire life.
Have you ever seen
because those kind of people glob on their identity because they feel insecure about other shit.
Have you ever seen a 10 out of 10 looking male model full on racist?
All right. Well, there's
I've never
that one
talked to
guy.
him.
There's that one guy who's like some sort of spokesman for him, and he got in a little bit of trouble when he was like, hail our flag, hail Donald Trump, et cetera, et cetera. Remember that guy? He's not a bad looking fella. He's a good representation, I guess. If you're gonna champion
So they
one
do
of
exist. Okay.
I see
Yeah.
it
Was
with
he just
gender
being
too.
weird? Like
Whenever this-
hail this, hail that, or was he like, is he a Nazi white supremacist kind of guy?
both.
Like, for real?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
both.
I think he's like legitimately some sort of white nationalist or something. I think that's the term he uses. Yeah.
When I envision someone screaming about gender inequality, right? What does she look like? She's overweight. She has a short haircut for some reason. It might be purple, and maybe some sort of facial piercing.
Her
does not-
glasses or do their best to take the attention away from the rest of her.
Yeah. That is always seem to be who represents like the gender inequality fight as well. Not their best representative.
Yeah, agreed.
And like, if you talk to those kinds of people, you're never like, hey, so what do you do? They're never like, oh, I'm a nurse. Oh, I'm a successful business person. It's always like, oh, we work at Starbucks. Oh, I got a underwater basket weaving degree and it's not paying off. Like, it's always that kind of person, because like, I don't know. It really is true. People who glom onto those kind of movements, whether it's gender or race or whatever, it always seems like it's a smokescreen, because they're not confident in themselves individually, so they have to kind of co-opt the identity and success of the same way that like some retard white supremacist will be like, well, us whites invented everything, and it's like, you've never invented anything. You probably couldn't use a DVD player, you retard. Like, you're co-opting the success of other groups of people because to confront your own ineptitude is,
And in the case of the white supremacists and white racists, like, they're really just looking for something and someone to look down on. They want there to be a lower class than what they are, which is usually the ugliest, grossest white person you've ever seen. They're like, I'm kind of bottom tier in my group of people, but if things were set up so that there was a lower group of people just by definition, then I could look down upon them just based upon my skin color. That's so often like what they've got going on for themselves.
And they pick on black people for some reason.
Yeah, where they can be like, well, I'm the bottom 0.5% of white people. I got Robot-y, go ahead.
I was going to say something racist as a joke. I'm
yeah,
not sure I want
I saw it coming. I shut the fuck up. I was like, here it comes.
Oh yeah, there's an American Indian joke in there, and I'm going to let it slide. I got scared.
Yeah, Chiz was telling me it's a good time for the ad. Before I do the ad, like, I always want to show what we're talking about here. This is whenever we did a thing for Get Quip a few weeks ago, I was sold. So I ordered one. I think it was like $20 or something. It was pretty affordable. I'm going to try to give you a close up of this bad boy. They come in like 4 or 5 different colors. I got this is like a bronze or a gold type thing, and it's a super, like, it's vibrating right now. There's a little like button right here to turn it on, and it vibrates like crazy. This is like 1,000,000 vibrations per second. Don't quote me on that. It's really going to work over here.
Wow.
This thing, yeah, right? This
Powerful.
thing, yeah, you could do all sorts of brushing with this. So yeah, let me let me get to the ad. When it comes to your health, brushing your teeth is one of the most important parts of your day. Quip knows that. They've combined dentistry and design to make a better electric toothbrush. Quip is the new electric toothbrush that packs just the right amount of vibrations into a slimmer design at a fraction of the cost of its bulkier traditional electric brushes, which could be really, really expensive, by the way. And guiding pulses alert you when to switch sides, making brushing the right amount of effortless. Quip also comes with a mount that suctions right to your mirror and unsticks to use a cover for hygienic travel anywhere. Oh, I threw that away. Dang it. Whether it's going in your gym bag or your carry-on, and because the thing that cleans your mouth should also be clean, Quip subscription plan refreshes your brush on a dentist-recommended schedule, delivering new brush heads every 3 months for just $5, including free shipping worldwide. Quip is backed by a network of over 10,000 dental professionals, including dentists, hygienists, and dental students. Most toothbrushes don't get named one of Time Magazine's best inventions of the year, but Quip did. Find out for yourself why. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/PKA right now, you'll get your first refill pack free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack for free at getquip.com/PKA, spelled GETQUIP.com/PKA. Link in the description. It says $25 there, and you know, I could be wrong about this, but it seems like it was maybe $25 out the door, and I also like got their toothpaste to come with it or something like that. So yeah, very affordable. And a lot cheaper than some of those other electric toothbrushes that I've seen on the market. Those things get really expensive.
And that'll last. They're very, very sturdy.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like when it's vibrating, like with cheap ones, you can feel it shake and falling apart almost right away. This is like solid, you know?
Yeah, it really is. Like, I haven't used it yet. It literally showed up today, and I took it out of the packaging like an hour before the show. But I'm sold. I'm really glad I got this.
Quit using your Stone Age toothbrush like a goddamn peasant. Get your Quip.
Yeah. Exactly. I saw an article about how millennials are apparently much, much worse at caring for their teeth than previous generations.
Those poor people
oral
can't
health
catch
as
a
whole.
break.
Yeah, these damn millennials. Yeah. Like, they're not good with oral health. And so grab yourself a Quip and don't be one of those millennials who 20 years from now has rotted out teeth.
I don't know. I suspect millennials are not as bad as the media tells us they are.
They really aren't. And then I saw an article where it was like the official cutoff date, I think, for millennials is like, I think 81 to 96. And that was so not the group I was, 81 to 96, Chiz confirms. I just kind of figured, you know, maybe 80, 85 on or something. But apparently there's some well into their 30s millennials now.
What's after 96? What's the group?
Gen Z.
Assholes.
Gen Z fuckers, according to Chiz. All right.